What's up, Markerheads? It's Karen, and I'm bringing you my alphabet illustration series. The first one that I'm showing you is Balloon, though, because my first letter A, was of these alpacas, and unfortunately I was not able to record these with my camera. I did live stream this drawing, however I don't feel that the quality of that video is decent enough to post online. As a speed paint, it just does not look very nice, so you'll be seeing the videos for the rest of the alphabet, so you'll be getting B through Z. I really enjoyed working on this project. You'll see the first 5 here as I flip through my binder from A, B, C, D, and E. And so I will be posting all of these videos this week. Here's the sketch that kind of started the whole project. I drew these balloons and I just loved them, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be great to do a series of balloons or a series of alphabetical illustrations, and so that's kind of what was the springboard. I am going to be showing these pieces at the Dallas Library. That's Dallas, Oregon, not Dallas, Texas, and these will be there from the 2nd of November to the 2nd of December of this year, and then once these come down, a new arts display will come up, but I'm going to see if I can arrange for the other alphabet illustrations to be shown at a different time. For now, I only have the 5 because I still am working on this project. It's an ongoing project. The first thing that I want to say is that I kind of started out wanting them to be more simplified illustrations, but knowing me, I kind of take things and run with them and keep going. So in the end, all of these pieces, especially the more recent ones, are just more and more detailed, especially as time goes on. I just kind of fall back into my normal habit and throw all the details that I can at the picture, which isn't a bad thing. It's just the way that I work. I prefer to put in as much detail as I can. So while I was working on these balloons, I tried to make sure they all had the shine in the exact same angle. And one thing that was interesting with this piece and a lot of my other new pieces is that I sketched this piece with a Copic marker. And what I did was I took the lightest color that was going to be in the background, which was blue, and I very lightly sketched out the shapes of the balloons. And coloring in all of these shapes, you can't really see the initial sketch lines, which is a really cool way to create lineless Copic work. It is very tough to keep your lines clean, especially your edges, when you're working with Copics, though, because they can bleed, and they do have a tendency to, especially with the brush nib, have a flexible kind of quality to them. Not so much with the chisel nib, but if you have a frayed nib, then it can make your lines a little uneven if you're trying to do a lineless drawing. Other issues that you can run into are if you put too much blender down. That can really push your edges and kind of make edge control difficult. As you can see there's a bit of a watermark that doesn't really, unfortunately, go away unless I were to color in the entire background a darker color. So those are some things that I kind of learned as I was working on these projects, is how to do lineless work. It was kind of a experimental process for me, but I did have a lot of fun while I was working on this, and I really liked putting all the patterns in the balloons and seeing what I could do to make each one look a little bit different. And I really enjoyed doing the stars on the purple balloon. For focal point, I kind of tried to make the yellow one the focal point, because there's only one yellow balloon in this drawing. The whole illustration is pink, orange, purple, and then one yellow balloon. And that's just the color scheme that I used in the original sketch. Then I really wanted to keep that kind of true to the original sketch, just to kind of have that first drawing featured in the series. here I am putting flowers in this balloon. At first I was planning on doing bows, and then I figured that it didn't really look much like a bow, and then as I continued on with it, it reminded me a lot of Patrick from SpongeBob, how he has flowers on his shorts and the color of the marker was pink, so it just kind of made me think of him. I will say that none of the alphabet illustrations will be fan art illustrations. They're all going to be ones that I come up with. I'll either base it off of an animal or an object, or maybe a food, something like that. I want these to be ones that I can publish without having any copyright issues or anything like that. Because I do want to start doing my own storybook illustrations and doing my own storybooks and stuff like that. And doing an alphabet-themed series can be a really great way to springboard kind of starting to do that stuff, because it's simple and it's an easy premise to work with, and it also helps to challenge you. It helps you to try and think of new ideas. So here's the final piece. I don't have the full coloring, unfortunately, but I found my camera just in time for me to have enough footage to show you guys for this piece. So the next piece is here. It's the chicks piece. I really loved working on this drawing. You'll see that I went on a walk and had lots of fun. So here are all the links to my social media, my streams, my Instagram, my Etsy, my Patreon and miniatures channel are going to be a coming soon article or whatever. I am planning on opening up a Patreon that will be opening up very, very soon, and my miniatures channel will be I will start uploading on that channel in December, but I am working on that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already to see more art videos and to kind of get to know me, because I do like to talk in all of my videos and it makes me feel so happy to be able to talk to you.